सुप्रभातं, गुड मॉर्निंग. अद्यतनपाठः अस्ति अष्टमः पाठः तिरुक्कुरल् सूक्ति सौरभम्. Tirukkural is name of a book. It's a Tamil book written by the author Tiruvallur. Very old book. Tiruvallur existed in 1st century. So now we are living in 21st century. See, just imagine, even after so many years, his words are being remembered, his words are being taught, his words are being learnt. So that shows how valuable his words are. Even after so many centuries, they exist among us. So Tiruvallur has written a book, Tirukkural. Tiru means good, Shri or good. Kural means words in Tamil. So Tirukkural is wise words, good words. So the name of the book itself is Tirukkural. So heading of the lesson, Pathasya Shirshakam Asti Sookti Saurabham. Sookti, Su plus Uktihi, good words, wise words. Saurabham is fragrance. So let us enjoy the fragrance of good words, means let us enjoy the inner meaning of good words from the book Tirukkural. So Tiruvallur is a very famous Tamil poet who lived in 1st century. If you have visited Kanyakumari, the place named Kanyakumari, the tip of India, southern tip of India, you can see a huge statue of Tiruvallur in one of the islands near the island of Kanyakumari. And his another statue you can see in Chennai, city of Chennai, because Tiruvallur is a very, very famous, celebrated poet of Tamil literature. His works are being researched, his works are being closely observed by scholars around the globe. And in many Tamil homes, Tirukkural is recited every day as prayer, because it's very simple and it gives a right path of life for everyone. He hasn't written in a very difficult language. It's such a simple language, and those are considered as the words to be remembered every day. So here the Tirukkural book Tirukkural is translated to all the languages of the world, including Sanskrit. So here 8 verses from Tirukkural are given as lesson. Tirukkural has totally 1300 verses, that many lines in that book. Broadly, they are being divided into 3 parts: Dharma, Artha and Kama. So Tiruvallur mainly focuses on 3 important sectors of human life: Dharma, the duties; Artha, the earning of money or earning of comforts; Dharma, Artha and Kama are the desires. How to handle your desires positively and how to lead a happy and purposeful life along with performing your duties. That is the idea of Tirukkural. So let us study the great epic, the great work from Tiruvallur, the book Tirukkural, the verses from Tirukkural. इदानीं प्रथमं श्लोकं पश्यामः. पिता यच्छति पुत्राय बाल्ये विद्याधनं महत्, पितास्य किं तपस्तेपे इत्युक्तिस्तत्कृतज्ञता. अन्वयं पश्यतु. Turn your book, textbook. There is अन्वय given. पिता पुत्राय बाल्ये महत् विद्याधनं यच्छति, अस्य पुत्रस्य पिता किं तपः तेपे इति उक्तिः तत् कृतज्ञता. So here Pita, father, Putraha, son, in a limited sense. But the time of Tiruvallur, the social conditions were different. So to apply the concept to now present world, modern world, don't take Pita as only father, take it as parent. And Putra also not only son, as child. Okay, let us change the meaning for this modern time. So parents to their children, Putraya, Balye, in the childhood, Mahat Vidyadhanam Yachati. Vidya, Dhanam, wealth of knowledge. So there is one Visheshana also. What type of wealth? Great wealth of knowledge. Mahat Visheshana, Vidyadhanam Vishesha. So parent give their children in their childhood a great wealth called as knowledge. Asya pita kim tapah tepe. So, to educate their children, what kind of penance the parents are performing? So, Asya, for this education, Pita kim tapah tepe. Parents, what type of penance? Tapaha, tapas shabda, napumsakalinga shabda. What type of penance? Tepe, performing penance. Tapaha, penance. Iti uktihi, the words called as Pita Kim Tapah Tepe. What kind of penance my parents are performing to educate me? That those words iti uktihi vachanam paryayapada tat kritadnyata. That is called as kritadnyata, gratitude. So what does Tiruvallur wants to say here? Every child should remember that parents are educating him or her not for their benefit. Just don't think that parents want marks from you, parents want good job from you, or any other materialistic benefits. They just say that. But actually, what is the intention of parents? So that let my child get great wealth of education and be happy in his or her life in future. So in return, parents do not want anything from you. They just want a sentence. They just want child to have the gratitude that my parents are taking lot of trouble, lot of effort to educate me. So just to send a child to school, even parents have to work hard, right? They need to arrange their schedules, their vacations, or any other type of thing in their life. Even when they are sick, they have to make sure that child reaches school and comes back home safely, and whatever the expenses needed or whatever the support needed for the education. So that action, those actions of parents is called as tapaha or penance. It's kind of a penance. Penance is not the one which people have to do sitting under a tree. That is the general sense. No, penance is a thing which people do with complete involvement. Any job if you do with complete involvement, that is called as penance. So here parents are performing penance and child should remember and have the gratitude. So if you have observed, Tiruvallur existed in the 1st century. So this shloka indirectly tells us that there was concept of education in India in those times. Even so many years back, even in 1st century, parents were trying their level best to educate their children. So we really need to feel proud of our culture, that such a strong educational culture we had since time immemorial, I can say. So let us have the gratitude towards our parents. So let us see the sandhis and samasas in the first shloka. Mahat Visheshana Vidyadhanam Vishesha. Tapas tepe. Tapaha plus tepe Sattva sandhi. Iti plus uktihi plus tat kritadnyata. So iti plus uktihi ityuktihi and sandhi asti. Ityuktihi plus tat. Sattva, sa comes, visarga disappears and sa appears. So these are the two sandhis. Kritadnyata, kritadnya plus tal pratyaya. That ness, gratitude-ness or thankfulness we say. Thankfulness is called as gratitude. इदानीं द्वितीयं श्लोकं पश्यामः. अवक्रता यथा चित्ते तथा वाची भवेद्यदि तदेवाहुः महात्मानः समत्वमिति तथ्यतः. अन्वयं पश्यन्तु. यथा अवक्रता चित्ते तथा यदि वाचि भवेत् महात्मानः तथ्यतः तदेव समत्वम् इति आहुः. So this shloka talks about being composed, how to be a straightforward person and stay calm and composed. See, such a quality, I can say the 21st century skill required for all of us. So yatha avakrata. Avakrata here is being very straightforward. Vakra is like teda, which is not very correct way of doing the work, which is not very straight way. Taking some cunning way or a backdoor entry that we say, that is called as vakrata. So avakrata is not being in a negative way, always being straightforward. that straightforwardness. Avakrata being straightforward or straightforwardness. Chitte tatha vachi. So where it should be. Most of us are straightforward in our talks. But what about our mind? Generally, we hide the things whatever there in our thoughts and we just speak sugar-coated talks. That is not straightforwardness. You need to think and act, or what we say, like walk the talk. Whatever you are thinking, you should mean it. You should speak it. Whatever you are speaking, you should think it. Right? So, chittam, manaha, the mind, in the mind, tatha, or and, vachi, vak shabda, saptami vibhakti, in the speech. Yadi bhaved, if it is there, if you think and talk the same. Mahatmanaha, noble people. Mahatma, Mahatmanau, Mahatmanaha, Bahuvachan. Tadeva samatvam iti ahuhu. Samatvam, sama plus tva pratyaya. Samatvam is being composed, being calm. So that quality is called as samatvam. So walk the talk. That is the one thing you need to remember. Whatever you think, act the same. Whatever you are speaking, please think the same. Let there not be any conflict. Then only we can achieve that calm personality or being composed personality, so that we can accept any kind of challenge and win over it. This is one quality required for being successful. So let us see the shloka. Avakrata na vakrata. Tra samasaha si nang tatpurusha samasaha. Na vakrata, and also there is a pratyaya. Avakra plus tal. Pratyaya, note down please. Bhavet plus yadi. Prathamasya tritiya. Jastva sandhi asti. Bhavet plus yadi. Tadevahuhu. Tat plus eva plus ahuhu. Tat plus eva tadeva. Ahuhu. Eva plus ahuhu. Ahuhu vadanti. They say. Mahatmanaha, noble people. Samatvam, sama plus tva pratyaya. Composedness. Okay. Whenever tva and tal comes, it is ness. Tathyataha meaning satyataha, truly. So, if you are straightforward in your mind as well as in your speech, noble people call this quality as composure, being composedness. Have you observed one thing? Tiruvallur never says that I am saying this. He says that noble people are saying. See how humble he is. So in his time, he has identified many great people who have inspired him, and he says they are saying this, so please follow it. So it shows his humbleness also. Idanim tritiyah shlokah. Tyaktva dharma pradam vacham parusham yobhyudirayet parityajya phalam pakvam bhunkte pakvam vimudhadhihi. So see Anvaya. Yaha dharma pradam vacham tyaktva parusham vacham abhyudirayet saha vimudhadhihi pakvam phalam parityajya apakvam phalam bhunkte. So in this shloka, the poet talks about a super fool. Have you observed the word? Vimudhadhihi. Mudhadhihi, a fool. Mudhaha, fool. Dhihi, the buddhihi. So a person having a foolish mind. But he has added one upasarga, vi. Vi upasarga gives the meaning here, super. Extremely. So a super fool. Who is a super fool? So let's see. Yaha, any person, dharma pradam vacham tyaktva. Dharma pradam dharmam pradadati iti. So vacham, the words, a words which reminds you your duties, or a good advice, advice that leads you a good path. That is called as dharma pradam vacham. Dharma prada, duty full. Vacham, words. Tyaktva, after leaving. Parusham vacham. Parusha, please observe, it is not purushaha. Don't get confused. Parushaha kathoraha. Harsh or a wrong advice. Parusham vachaha, a harsh advice or a wrong advice or a misleading advice, which is very sweet to our ears, but in reality, it is misleading in our life. Abhyudirayet accepts. If a person leaves the good advice, rejects the good advice, and accepts a wrong advice, saha vimudhatihi. So, without any doubt, you can call such person as a super fool. Vimudhatihi. So, poet once gives an example. Pakvam phalam parityajya. That super fool, if you keep two fruits in front of him, a ripened sweet fruit and a rotten fruit which is full of worms. So that super fool will select that rotten fruit and he leaves that sweet fruit. So you can imagine what kind of foolishness that person has. So pakvam phalam, ripened sweet fruit, parityaja, after leaving, after rejecting, apakvam phalam bhungte, apakvam, rotten fruit, or which is not a fruit which is fit for eating. Bhungte, khadati. See what a beautiful example poet gives. So let us not become such super fools who eat the rotten fruit, and then when it comes to life, who take the wrong advice just because it is pleasing. Even the rotten fruits looks good from outside. See, fruits we cannot identify which is good and bad from outside. Only the intelligent people who can follow good advices, can select a good fruit. So, see the shloka, tyaktva, tyaj plus tva, and same shloka has the paryayapada, parityaja, pari plus tyaj plus lyap. So, both of the words are paryayapada. Dharma pradam, dharmam pradadati iti, upapada tatpurusha samasaha. Dharmam pradadati iti tam. There is one vibhakti here, dvitiya vibhakti, and visheshana and vishesha also. Vacham vishesha, dharma pradam visheshana. Parusham, once again visheshana, vacham vishesha. So vacham is vishesha for both the words. Good advice, bad advice. Yobhyudirayet. Okay, parusham, kathoram, paryayapada. Parusha means kathora, harsh. Yaha plus abhi plus udirayet. Note down the sandhi here. Abhyudirayet, to speak, to accept. Parityaja, already we have seen. Pakvam phalam, pakvam visheshana, phalam vishesha. Bhungte, paryayapada khadati, to eat. Bhungte khadati. Bhungte plus apakvam, purva rupa sandhi asti. Bhungte plus apakvam. Hope you are noting down all the sandhis. Again, the apakvam, there is a samasa, na pakvam. Vimudha dhihi. Again, there is samasa, vimudha dhihi yasya saha. A person having foolish mind. Not simple foolish, super foolish mind. So, this is about this shloka. So, let's be the intelligent people. Let's not become vimudha dhihi. इदानीं चतुर्थं श्लोकं पश्यामः. विद्वांस एव लोकेऽस्मिन् चक्षुष्मन्तः प्रकीर्तिताः अन्येषां वदने ये तु ते चक्षुर्नामनीमते. सीधान्वय. अस्मिन् लोके विद्वांसः एव चक्षुष्मन्तः प्रकीर्तिताः अन्येषां वदने ये ते तु चक्षुर्नामनीमते. So the question here is, do we possess eyes? Yes, we all say that yes, we have eyes. All of us are born with two eyes. But what does poet want to say? Asmin loke, in this world, loke, world, in the world. Visheshana, asmin loke, vishesha. Vidvamsaha eva, vidvamsaha, learned people, educated people. Vidvan, vidvamsau, vidvamsaha. Chakshushmantaha, chakshuhu, eyes. Chakshu plus matup, having eyes. Matup pratyaya. Chakshushmantaha, having eyes. So, chakshushmantaha visheshana, vidvamsaha vishesha. Prakirtitaha, they are called as. Prakirtitaha, termed as. So, only the scholars are termed as, called as, people having eyes. Immediately we get a question. Even I have eyes. All of us have eyes. What is this poet speaking about? Anyesham vadane, on the face of others. Vadanam, mukham, face. Anyesham, on others. On the face of others. Ye, the one, those two, whatever organs we see, those two. Te, that organ or those two eyes. Chakshur namani mate. Chakshuhu plus namani. Namesake eyes. They're just eyes. It is an organ called as eye, which is there on others' face. So only the educated people have eyes. Others, those who say that we have eyes, they are actually namesake. They are not doing their job. That is what poet says. What is the meaning here? Eyes are used, all of us know, to see. But to see the things in a right way, which is right, which is wrong. Is that person doing correct? Is this situation good? Or should I stand against it? This is the job of eyes. We just see the eyes. We just see the world and do nothing. This is not the job of eyes. Then your eyes are just for namesake. No use. So if you are a learned person in the sense who knows right and wrong, who knows true or false, who knows which is the correct action, which is the wrong action, who knows which is just and which is injustice. That person, whatever he sees, he or she sees, they go against it or they support it, right? They use their mind to take decision using those eyes. Others, those who do nothing, even when the things are wrong or when the things need to be done properly, and if they see using the eyes and if they do nothing, what is the use of eyes? So he says, open your inner eyes. Outer eye is an organ. Inner eye lies in our mind, and please open it and make use of your outer eyes. So in this world, only the scholars have the eyes. Others, they have an organ called eye, which is just for namesake. See how valuable words he says. So the sandhis here, vidvamsaha plus eva. Note down here that visarga vanishes, disappears because a is there, swara is there next. Vidvamsaha plus eva. Loke plus asmin. Note down. Avagraha chinnam asti, that yes, English yes is indicates that there is alphabet a. Loke plus asmin. Chakshushmantaha, chakshu plus matu pratyaya. Chakshur namani. Chakshuhu plus namani. Ratva sandhi, visarga sandhi. Note down there. So this is about Visheshana and Vishesh. Yeah, let us move ahead. Fifth shloka, Panchamah shlokaha asti. Yat proktam yena kenapi tasya tattvartha nirnayaha kartum shakyo bhavedyena sa viveka iti ritaha. See Anvaya. Yena kena api yat proktam tasya tattvartha nirnayaha yena kartum shakyaha saha vivekaha iti iritaha. So this shloka talks about a quality called as vivekaha. Hope we all have heard this word, right? And many a times this word is used as name also. We have Vivek or Vivekanandaha. We had that great person Vivekananda, right? Vivekaha, wisdom. It is a quality of humans. So what is wisdom? The definition of wisdom is given in this shloka. Yena kena api. Yena kena, by anyone. Anyone, yena kena api also. Yat proktam, pra plus uktam, whatever said. See, every day, since morning to night, we gather a lot of information. Many people say many things to us. So, whatever you hear from anyone, yat, whatever, proktam, said, tasya, tattvartha nirnayaha. Tattvasya arthasya nirnayaha. Whatever people say, we should not immediately agree that. We need to take meaning out of it and take a decision. So, tattvartha nirnayaha is understanding the concept, whatever the words heard, and taking right decision. Just not by agreeing whatever they say. Or again, not by disagreeing also. Whatever they say, disagree is also not correct. Taking the right decision to follow or not to follow. Yena kartum shakyaha, yena by someone, kartum to do, shakyaha possible. If a person is able to do that decision, saha vivekaha iti iritaha. That quality of the mind, not that person, the quality of mind is called as wisdom. So that is why we say that some people are wise. We say that, yeah, that person is smart. He is wise. He has wisdom. What is wisdom? Wisdom is nothing but taking the right decisions based on the information heard by us. So nowadays, if I have to relate this shloka, I can, even you might have come across these kind of things. We get lot of phone calls, right? Lot of marketing calls or advertising calls, take our loans, or press this link, you will be rich. Press this link, you will get a job. Something like this, right? They many a times online frauds happen. People just call us and tell many things, and we just get into their trap and we get cheated after we realize, oh, I shouldn't have done this. So what is the quality of mind which made us to do that? Later we think, Shay, why did I do that? That is called as wisdom. When our wisdom doesn't work, when we are not wise, we just don't take right decision. Whatever is heard, we agree. Just agree, oh, it is possible. Yes. Right? So always keep your inner eyes open. See, each and every shloka is connected. If you see right from the beginning. First, you need to be straightforward. You need to keep your inner eyes open. Don't be a super fool. Now use your wisdom. We are all blessed with the quality called wisdom. Please use it. So, see the sandhis. Proktam, pra plus uktam. Kenapi, kena plus api. Tattva plus artha nirnayah. No sandhi there. Tattva plus artha nirnayah. Bhavet yena. Note down there. Bhavet plus yena. Jastva sandhi. Before that, shakyaha plus bhavet. See there. Shakyo bhavet. Utva. Visarga utva sandhi. Sa viveka. Once again. Saha plus vivekaha plus iritaha. Itiritaha. So saha, sa, there is one visargalopa. Viveka, there is one visargalopa. Itiritaha, iti plus iritaha. Iritaha, set, being set. So this is about sandhi of this shloka. Vakpatur dhairyavan mantri sabhayamapyakataraha sakenapi prakarena parairna paribhuyate. Atra asti shashtah shlokaha, sixth shloka. See the anvaya. Yaha mantri vakpatuhu dhairyavan sabhayam api akataraha asti saha paraihi kenapi prakarena na paribhuyate. So here the shloka talks about leadership skills, which are very much required nowadays. So here he talks about mantri. Mantri is minister, amatyaha. Mantri paryayapadam asti, amatyaha. But you can take, these qualities are not only for mantri or the ministers. It is for any person who is a leader. So minister is nothing but a leader, right? So what are the qualities of a leader? Vak patuhu, vachi patuhu. Excellent in speaking. Patuhu, excellent. Vachi, in speaking. So a leader should, first quality of leader is excellent in speaking. Speaking skills are extremely important. Dhairyavan. Dhairya plus matup. So he should be courageous. It is not that whenever a challenge comes, whenever a difficult situation comes, that person should not collapse. That is not the leadership quality. He should stand firm. He or she should stand firm. Dhairyavan, being strong, being courageous. Sabhayam api akataraha. I think first two qualities many of us have, but this is the third quality which is very important quality. That is why we have only few leaders. Everybody cannot become a leader because of this quality. Sabha is gathering. Even in huge gathering of people, even when a lot of people are looking at you. Also, akataraha, non-anxious, na kataraha. Even in the gatherings, even when a lot of people are there and they want to hear you, you should not get anxious. I think most of us have this thing called stage fear. Whenever we have to speak, we start trembling. We don't feel confident, right? We feel that people will judge me. I may make a mistake. What if people laugh at me? This kind of thoughts we get. But a leader is one who can win over all these thoughts. who doesn't have any kind of stage fear, any kind of anxiety. Without anxiety, if a person can speak, he is a leader. He or she is a leader. Asti yah, saha, that person, paraihi, by others, para, others, kenapi prakarena. Prakara is any ways, like the way people want to put someone down. Kena api prakarena, by any type of ways. Na paribhuyate. Paribhuyate, get defeated. A person having these qualities will never ever get defeated by any type of strategies or tricks by others. That is how a person becomes a leader. So all of you put a question to yourself. Do I have these qualities? If you want to become leaders, develop these qualities. So if you see sandhis, vak patuhu plus dhairyavan, note down there, ratva. Vak patuhu samasaha asti, vachi patuhu, excellent in speaking. Dhairyavan, dhairya plus matup. Sabhayam plus api plus akataraha. Note down. Akataraha samasaha asti, na kataraha, non-anxious. Sa kenapi, sandhi, saha plus, kena plus, api. Parairna, paraihi plus, na, ratva sandhi. So this is about this shloka. इदानीं सप्तमः श्लोकः, 7th श्लोका. य इच्छत्यात्मनः श्रेयः प्रभूतानि सुखानि च न कुर्यादहितं कर्म स परेभ्यः कदापि च. See the अन्वया. यः आत्मनः श्रेयः प्रभूतानि सुखानि च इच्छति सः परेभ्यः अहितं कर्म kadapi na kuryat. Very simple shloka. I think all of us want lot of happiness, right? All of us want goodness in life. So poet gives only one simple solution: be good to others. When you do good, it comes back to you. Good things happen with good people. There is a very famous proverb. So this is the total meaning of the shloka. Yaha, any person. Atmanah Shreyaha. Shreyaha Kalyanam. Shubham. Goodness. Atmanah Shreyaha. Goodness for self. Prabhutani Sukhani. Prabhutam Prachuram. Prajyam. Bhuri. Bahu. Like lots. So many Paryayapadas I have told. Prabhutani Sukhani. Lot of happiness. Cha Ichchati. If he wants. If he or she wants. Saha. That person. Parebhyaha, once again, paraha is others. Parebhyaha, for others. Ahitam karma. Na hitam ahitam. Not a beneficial job or a bad job, bad deed, bad thought. Na hitam ahitam. Ahitam karma, bad work, karma, karyam, job or a work. Na kuryat. Never ever do. Never do bad to others. Good will happen to you. See, very simple way of life. Always be good in your thoughts, always be good in your actions. So, you can connect the previous shloka, avakrata. Be straightforward. Whatever you speak, you do it. And be good to others. Automatically, good things will happen in your life. So, the meaning will be any person who wants goodness in life and lot of happiness should never ever commit bad deeds to others. Once again, a question might come to you. There are many people who do bad to others and still they are happy. But it's all temporary. On a long run, it will not work. Maybe, for few years, for some days it might work. Even by cheating, people can be happy. But are they really happy? Are they happy inside? That is the thing which matters. Because there will be a lot of conflict in their mind. Are they really healthy physically? Are they really happy inside? So only that person can confirm, am I really happy, right? So to get the complete happiness, real happiness inside and real goodness in life, right? So never do bad to others. See the shloka, yaha plus ichchati, there is a sandhi here, visarga lopaha, yaha plus ichchati. Ichhati plus Atmanaha. Yand Sandhi. Prabhutani Sukhani. See here, Visheshana and Vishesha. Kuryadahitam. Kuryat plus Ahitam. Karm. Ahitam, there is a samasa, na hitam. Visheshana and Vishesha also. Ahitam, Visheshana, karma, Vishesha. Kadapi, kada plus api. Now see the last shloka. Ashtamaha shlokaha. Acharaha prathamo dharmaha. Ityetadvidusham vachaha. Tasmad rakshet sadacharam. Pranebhyopi visheshataha. See the anvaya there. Acharaha prathamaha dharmaha. Iti etat vidusham vachaha. Tasmat pranebhyah api sadacharam visheshatah rakshet. So, Tiruvallur says there is only one duty that every human must do. I know there are a lot of duties which are assigned socially, personally, as a family for us, but at least one duty every person should do is taking care of your conduct. Right? Conduct is the extreme wealth and we need to be very, very careful about it. So, acharaha, behavior or your conduct. Prathamaha dharmaha, first duty. Prathamaha first, dharmaha duty. So, caring for our behavior is first duty of every person. Iti, etat, this one, vidusham vachaha. Again, the poet says they are not my words. He is not dictating and saying, oh, hey guys, all of you be good. No. These are the words of scholars. Vidusham, of scholars. Vachaha, vachanam, words. These are the words of great scholars. So he says, if noble people have to like you, you need to be good. Vidusham, vachaha, tasmat. Therefore, pranebhyah api. How much importance we need to give to our behavior more than our life. All of us love our life. All of us want to take care of our life. But Tiruvallur says, more than your life, give importance to your conduct. Pranebhyah api, more than your life. Sadacharam, sat plus acharam, good behavior. Visheshatah rakshet, specially. So, any opportunity to show good behavior, specially you do it. Specially you take care. Visheshatah, specially rakshet, protect or take care. So, conduct or the behavior is first duty of every human being. These are the words of great scholars. Therefore, take care of your good behavior, show good behavior, and protect your good behavior more than your life. Give importance to your behavior more than your life. So, Sandhi, if you have to see, Prathamaha plus Dharmaha, Prathamo Dharmaha, Ityetad, iti plus etat plus vidusham. Sita becomes the because of va next. Iti plus etat plus vidusham. Tasmad rakshet. Tasmat plus rakshet. Sadacharam, sat plus acharam. Pranebhyopi, pranebhyah plus api. So this is about sandhis of this shloka. So the lesson ends with a good note. Even if you cannot do any duty, at least one duty, the first duty of every human being, take care of your behavior and be good people.